A tiny brown rat wakes up inside a quiet little living room, stretching its paws after a long nap. Suddenly, the silence breaks. From the corner of the room, a loud, sharp meow echoes. The rat freezes. It slowly turns its head and sees a large, angry black and white cat glaring directly at it. The cat's tail twitches aggressively, its eyes locked onto the rat like a hunter aiming at its prey. Panicked, the rat looks around for an escape route. That's when it notices a bright red toy car with tiny wheels sitting right beside a stack of books. Without wasting a second, the rat jumps inside the toy car, grabs the tiny steering wheel, and pushes a small button that turns on the toy motor. Vroom! The toy car suddenly starts moving. The cat's eyes widen. This is not something it sees every day. The rat speeds forward, driving the toy car across the floor. The cat instantly begins the chase, sprinting behind the moving toy car with determination. The rat drives under chairs, around table legs, and past hanging curtains. The cat leaps over cushions, slides across the floor, and tries to grab the car multiple times, but the rat keeps swerving left and right, avoiding every attack. At one point, the car bumps into a wall and the rat almost loses control. The cat jumps forward with its paw ready, but the rat quickly reverses the car and escapes by inches. The cat looks frustrated, giving a louder meow that fills the entire room. The rat speeds toward the hallway, gaining distance. The chase continues through the narrow corridor as the toy car zooms forward. Lights flash on the car's tiny headlights as the rat holds the steering wheel tightly, its heart racing. And that ends the first 3 minutes. The rat continues racing down the hallway when it suddenly notices a small ramp made of wooden blocks. Without hesitation, it drives up the ramp and the toy car jumps into the air. The cat tries to follow, but slips and slides forward, bumping into the wall. The rat lands safely on the other side of the living room. Still furious, the cat gets up and resumes the chase. This time, it runs faster than before, pushing furniture aside with its paws. The rat realizes it needs a better escape plan. It looks around and sees an open door leading toward the garden. The rat turns the steering wheel sharply and drives the car toward the doorway. The cat sprints behind it. Just before reaching the doorway, the rat presses a button that activates the car's tiny turbo mode. The car shoots forward at high speed. The cat jumps, trying to land on the car, but misses by a few inches and tumbles onto a carpet. The rat races outside into the garden where sunlight hits the tiny car. Birds chirp, leaves rustle, and the fresh air feels like freedom. But the escape isn't over yet. The cat runs out of the house and continues chasing. The rat drives the car around a small garden fountain, making sharp turns while the cat slips on the wet grass. The rat even drives through a tunnel made of flower pots, too small for the cat to enter. The cat gets stuck trying to squeeze through, growling loudly. Finally, the rat spots a small wooden shed with a tiny hole at the bottom, just big enough for a rat, but far too small for a cat. The rat drives straight toward it. As the cat leaps forward with one final attempt, the rat jumps out of the moving toy car and dives through the hole. Thunk! The cat's paw hits the wooden shed, but the rat is already safe inside. Breathing heavily, the rat looks back through the hole and sees the frustrated cat pacing outside. The toy car sits abandoned near the shed door, its tiny engine slowly powering down. After a long chase, the rat finally smiles, relieved. It survived thanks to its unexpected driving skills. The end.